What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on NIO stock.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on the price chart and how we caught this movement to the downside, during which this asset lost about 12% of its value. Then I will continue with the fundamental news and I will show you why we have this movement and what was the fundamental reason of this price action. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis, and I will show you what should we expect next. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video right here at this point, and I've told you that we basically formed the channel, and I drew this channel by connecting these bottoms and projected to these tops. And I've told you that all of the ranges, upper range of resistance and lower range of support, might hold at least 3 times, but on the fourth time usually it might break, and because of this you cannot rely on this channel more than 3 times in a row. And right here I told you that because we retested the upper range of resistance, most likely we will retest the range of support, and depending on this price action, and as you can see it was the fourth touch of this range. This was the first one, second, third and fourth. And fourth touch held pretty good, but on the fifth touch we broke it to the downside, and this was the real breakout. And because of this, definitely this asset lost some of its value, and fundamentally I will show you why it happens. So, first of all, let me show you that NIO disclosed its information for the January delivery, and the numbers are not so impressive. NIO delivers 8,506 vehicles in January, down 46% from December. NIO said it delivered 2,190 SUVs and 6,316 sedans in January, without providing a breakdown of specific models. And right here, as you can see, this orange bar represents the 2023 year, and it is even lower than it was in January of previous 2022. And let me show you that previously they delivered 9,652 vehicles in the same month last year, and its current result of 8,500 vehicles is 11.87% lower. Definitely the main reason of this decrease is the Chinese New Year, and usually Chinese New Year happens in February, but this year it happened at the very end of January. And I have to say that February numbers should be much higher than the previous years, and I think it might be even higher than the January's numbers. And because of this, we can rely only on the quarterly numbers, not on monthly numbers. But we have what we have, and these numbers are weaker than it had previously on previous year and previous month especially, because 46.22% is a very harsh decrease in its production rate. And definitely this was the main reason of its movement to the downside. Second reason, let me show you right here, that several news in a row describes the situation about the discounts that might hit even $14,900 for the model. And let me quote you just these titles. NIO offers up to $14,900 discounts on 2022 ES6 and ES8, report says. NIO says incentives limited to few stock cars in response to reports of big discounts. And the third one, NIO releases official incentive package after wide discussion over reported big discounts. And definitely this news by itself is mimicking the news of Tesla's price reduction. And during its price cut at the very beginning of January, Tesla lost quite significant number of its value. But in general, this reduction drove the demand on their vehicles much higher. And I have to say that NIO has quite a different situation, because they give these discounts only on their old models. And they have two platforms, NT 1.0 and NT 2.0. And these discounts was made only on NT 1.0 models and only on the 2022 year of production models. So this means I don't think that this catalyst might be a long-term catalyst, especially if we take a look that in general The consensus analyst price target according to MarketBeat is still quite high. It is at $21.75, which implies 94.38% of upside potential. And according to TipRanks, this asset has 14 ratings in general. 10 of them suggest to buy this asset, 4 to hold. And the average consensus price target is at $16.81, which implies 50.22% of upside potential. And the highest price target is $28, and the lowest price target is $10.4. This means we are slightly above the lowest price target, and this means probably we might nearing the bottom, the local bottom of the retracement, right before the next movement to the upside. On top of that, let me show you the general news that is related to China and US relationships. As you can see, the latest news is definitely the spy balloon. If you type in Google search bar spy balloon, and right here you can see a lot of news about this incident, and definitely I don't think that it might be quite negative news in the relation directly related to US and China relationships, but definitely it might be some kind of short-term bearish pressure on every Chinese stock. And that is why, in my opinion, we have this price action, and that is why most likely we might see a bounce in a near-term perspective. So let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, what should we expect next? Let's assume that we completed all 5-wave structure from its lowest point to its highest point, and let me show you that its lowest point was right here at $9.5 mark. And if I pull the Fibonacci retracement tool from the lowest to the highest point, we have following levels. And as you can see, we had quite good reaction from 0.382 level. We have basically a couple of bounces of this range, and we have several bounces of the range of 0.236 as the range of resistance. Eventually we broke it to the downside, but right here we have the round number of $11 that also might act as a range of support, and definitely the golden pocket range, and it is the confluence basically with this previous swing low. So the range in between $11 mark and roughly $10.7 mark might be quite a good range of trend reversal, and right here we might have at least a bounce to the upside, and depending on the news that we will see in upcoming sessions, definitely we might consider it as the lowest point for the entire retracement. And basically because of this, if you want to invest in this asset, the range around $11 mark might be quite good level of accumulation. But if you want to have more confirmation, wait for this type of price action. We have to see movement to the upside, then retracement that shouldn't break the previous bottom, and another leg to the upside that will exceed the previous swing high. And only in this case, with the conviction of volume, when the volume will be much higher than the previous one, we might consider that this is the next leg to the upside. Only in this case, if you are a conservative trader, you can add to your position. Definitely it will reduce your upside potential, but also it will reduce the risks. And I think from the technical standpoint that's it for now. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Doing no cap. Only God wants you better.